Good evening and welcome to BJC Mitzvah, day number 169, part 10. Using Sefer HaChinuch, a mitzvah that keeps your soul on its way. Hopefully the home stretch today, you'll bear with us. The tumah of a metzora. Here we go. The laws of tzaras apply to both men and women. In any time when we have expert kohanim available to examine them, whether the base of Mikdash is standing or not. So it seems from the words of the Rambam, Maimonides of blessed memory. And although the purification of metzora calls for him to bring certain offerings, as described in mitzvah number 176, and it is not possible to bring any offerings nowadays when there's no temple, when there's no base of Mikdash, this does not preclude the remaining laws of tzaras from being in effect. Rather, if a person should acquire tzaras and be declared tumah, impure, by a proficient Kohen, and then be healed and declared tahor, pure, he must observe all the laws of a metzora, including the basic purification procedure described in mitzvahs 173 and 174. And then, when the base of Mikdash is rebuilt, God willing, speedily in our days, and it will be possible for him to bring the offering that is required upon his purification from his tzaras, he will bring the offering. Meaning, sounds like the Rambam says, even though we don't have the base of Mikdash, he can still do the best he can for now, and then eventually he will have to bring the offerings when the base of Mikdash is rebuilt. The Chinuch discusses the consequences of violating this mitzvah. Anyone who, God forbid, acquires tzaras and does not act in accordance with the laws written in the Torah regarding a metzora, but rather takes the matter of his affliction as having occurred through mere happenstance, and does not bother to come before a Kohen and show him the blemish, has violated this mitzvah obligation. It seems to me, says the author, the Chinuch, that his punishment shall be that the tzaras will cling to him forever, and to those who are good, who present themselves to a Kohen for examination and accept the tzaras as a lesson from Hashem to improve their ways, Hashem will be good and will heal them of the affliction. I, says the author, already wrote above in Parshas Shmini, in the mitzvah pertaining to the tumah of the 8 shiratzim, which is the 4th mitzvah obligation in that parsha, which was mitzvah 159, that the Ramban, Nachmanides of blessed memory, does not reckon in the count of the 613 mitzvahs any of the laws of the specific categories of tumah, impurity, such as the tumah categories of nevela, mitzvah 161, of shiratzim, of foods and beverages, mitzvah 160, the tumahs of a nida, mitzvah 181, a yoledes, a woman after childbirth, mitzvah 166, a zava, mitzvah 182, a zav, mitzvah 178, a male seed, mitzvah 180, the tumah of tzaras in a human, this mitzvah, meaning this mitzvah, in a house, mitzvah 177, and in a garment, mitzvah 172, the tumah of a human corpse, mitzvah 398, and the tumah of the impurity generated by the waters of purification, mitzvah 399. Nor does he count the methods of purification from these various forms of tumah as mitzvahs. I also mentioned there that the Ramban, of blessed memory, in his glosses to Sefer Mitzvahs, wrote clear proofs regarding this matter that are convincing to all who hear them. Hence, according to the Ramban, whose view seems correct, this law regarding the tumah of tzaras in a person's flesh is not one of the 613 mitzvahs. Still in all, I've counted it because in this work we shall not veer from the approach of the Rambam, Maimonides. That's what the author of Chinuch was very loyal to the Rambam, of blessed memory, in the count of the 613 mitzvahs, as I set out to do at the outset of this book's construction. Thanks for listening. We finished that mitzvah. Wow! To sponsor future mitzvah 36, 100 for the gold. Have a good night.